Hey, Catherine, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with you the other day, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you could do to really maximize your traffic online. So with that, let me get started. So I looked through the site and your site's pretty well put together. The one thing I would say is that there's not a ton of content here. And content is pretty important for a couple of reasons. The first is so that you can be found for specific keywords. And you are being found for 175 keywords. Some of them quite good, right? Like your name, roofing Rochester, metal roofing Rochester, roofing Webster, commercial roofers. So you are being found for a lot of keywords. So that's good. But in terms of content, content allows you to be found for those keywords by having them throughout your content. It also it's one of the ranking factors that Google has to determine what websites get ranked higher than others. So content's pretty important and definitely would be my first tip, just to add more quality content throughout your site, and specifically any pages that you're wanting to rank, but really throughout your entire site. My second tip, you're running local ads, you're doing really well right there. But my second tip would be to give yourself more avenues in which to be seen for any particular keyword. So what that means is, if someone's searching roofing Rochester, New York, for instance, there's a lot of ways in which they can convert the local ads, which you guys are running, Google ads, the map pack, and the organics. So you guys are really doing well here in the local ads. You're number one. So that's great. Google ads, I'm not sure if you're running Google ads or not, but ads are a way to get above the fold and, potentially be ranked, above the map pack and hopefully get a little bit more volume there. They don't convert at a huge, successful rate. Usually it's somewhere between 3 to 5%. But they give you more functionality than, say, a local ad. You have more control over what's written, what's there, and you could make it rather large and take up a big portion of the search. So there's a lot of you can do. There's a lot of things you can do there, and they just get a lot of impressions. So they're very useful. And then these Google business profiles can pull up to 40% of the traffic. So really important to kind of get in here. How you rank your Google business profile, you want to add photos that are geotagged, that are saved as keywords. You want to post regularly. You want to make sure that your information is filled out in its entirety. You want to get 5-star reviews. You want your name, your phone number, your address in as many directories that kind of relate to your industry as possible. So those kind of things all factor in to the rankings of these Google business profiles. But again, pulling a 40% share of the search is pretty productive. So if you're you're number one here in the local ads, you're running a Google ad, you're in the top 3 here, and you're ranking organically, you're going to pull as much traffic as you possibly can. And then in terms of ranking organically, that would be my third tip, is just to build up the strength of your site. And how you do that is by adding referring domains that send backlinks to your site. And referring domains are just websites that send links to you. And you guys have 45, of which 27 are do follow, that are sending link power to your site. And it looks like you got really started there in 2020. But looking at your competition, this is Roofing Rochester. They're ranking number one for a lot of those keywords. They're they have 127 referring domains, 90 of which are sending them power. So they just have a lot more links sending power to their site, and not all links are the same. So even though they do have a lot more links, you guys are pretty much as close to as powerful of a site as them, but they're just doing things a little bit better. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Would love to get your feedback, but With that, have a great day and God bless. Bye.